When did you realize you don't really have friends? I thought I had the best friend group in high school. Me, Jake, Marcus, and Ryan hung out every day after school. We'd play video games at my house, go to movies together, and I always picked up the tab because my parents gave me a decent allowance. Senior year, we all applied to different colleges. I was heading to state school 2 hours away, while they were all staying local for community college. I figured we'd stay close and hang out during breaks. The first few months of college were rough. I was homesick and struggling to make new friends, so I'd drive home every other weekend just to see the guys. I'd text them on Thursday nights asking if they wanted to hang out that weekend. The responses were always the same. Yeah man, sounds good, or for sure, hit me up when you get home. I'd get so excited driving back, thinking about catching up with my best friends, but every single time something would come up. Jake had to work, Marcus was sick, Ryan had family stuff. They'd apologize and say we'd definitely hang out next time. This went on for months. I'd make the 2-hour drive home and they'd all flake at the last minute. But I'd see their Instagram stories later that night. They were all hanging out together at the same places we used to go. I started to feel paranoid. Maybe I was imagining things. Maybe they really were busy. So I decided to test something during spring break. I told them I was coming home for the whole week and really wanted to plan something special. Maybe we could all go to that new arcade downtown or catch a movie marathon like old times. Jake immediately said he was working double shifts all week. Marcus claimed he was helping his dad with some construction project. Ryan said his girlfriend was visiting from out of town, but I didn't go home that week. Instead, I stayed at school and watched their social media. Every single day, they posted photos together. At the arcade I'd suggested, at the movies I'd wanted to see, even at my favorite restaurant where I used to take them. That's when it hit me. I wasn't their friend. I was their ATM. I scrolled back through years of photos on my phone. In every single picture, I was the one who had paid for whatever we were doing. The movie tickets, the restaurant meals, the gas money for road trips. I remembered all those times they'd conveniently forget their wallets when we went out, how they'd always suggest expensive places and then look at me expectantly when the check came. I thought about how they never once visited me at college, even though I'd invited them multiple times. How they never asked about my classes or my life. Our conversations were always about what we were going to do next, never about anything real. The final confirmation came during summer break. I came home but didn't tell them. I got a job at the local grocery store just to keep busy. One afternoon, I was stocking shelves when I overheard Jake and Marcus talking in the next aisle. Did you hear from him yet? Jake asked. Nah, maybe he's not coming back this summer, Marcus replied. That sucks. I was hoping he'd pay for that concert next month. Yeah, we'll have to actually split the cost ourselves now. They talked about me like I was a vending machine that dispensed money. Not a person with feelings, not someone who missed them and wanted to stay connected. I never reached out to them again. They never reached out to me either. 20 years later, I still live in the same town where I went to college. I built real friendships here with people who actually care about me. Last month, Jake found me on Facebook and sent a message. He was getting married and wanted to know if I'd be interested in helping with the bachelor party expenses. I didn't respond.